Since you first started at IEC Rocky Mountain up until now, um, have you seen a significant difference in your career path as far as growth?
Oh, for sure, yeah. The teachers are pretty good at what they've been training to do. It actually came a long way from day one to now. So, I mean, I don't know if I answered your question exactly what you wanted to.
That's perfect. Um, so how close are you to getting your journeyman license?
I think I'm like a week or two away.
Well, congratulations. We are so proud of you and all of our graduates.
You're only getting better. Maybe you have your reasons. Maybe you're scared you'll be let down. Are you crying when there's no one around? Well, then maybe if you hold me, baby, let me come over. I will tell you secrets nobody knows. I cannot overstate it. I will be overjoyed. That smile on your face like summer, the way that your hand keeps touching mine. Let me be the one to make it right. And maybe let me hold you, baby. Let me come over. I will tell you secrets nobody knows. I cannot overstate it. baby, let me come over. I will tell you secrets God only knows. I cannot overstate it. I will be overjoyed, baby. Let me come over. I will tell you secrets nobody knows. I cannot overstate it. I will be overjoyed. And I will be overjoyed. And I will be overjoyed. I don't wanna fight no more. Only wanna get to shore. Baby, don't slam the door tonight. Ran another off the tracks. That's time we can't get back. We can save tomorrow if we try. Oh, till we make this right. Oh, I won't say goodnight. I just wanna make you laugh. I just wanna see that smile. Babe, we're only here, oh, for a little while. I just wanna hold you till we fall asleep. I want love, I want us, I want you, I want me, I want peace. Everybody needs a place, somewhere that's warm and safe, shelter from this crazy world we're in. But tonight I let the rain inside, took away a place to hide. I'm sorry that I made you cry again. Oh, we can make this right. Oh, kiss me goodnight. I just wanna make you laugh. I just wanna see that smile. Babe, we're only here, oh, for a little while. I just wanna hold you till we fall asleep. I want love, I want us, I want you, I want me, I want peace. Yeah, I want peace. We don't have to fight. Oh, just kiss me all night. 'Cause I want peace. Yeah. I just wanna make you laugh. I just wanna see that smile. Babe, we're only here, oh, for a little while. I just wanna hold you till we fall asleep. I want love, I want us, I want you, I want me, I want peace. I just wanna make you laugh. I just wanna see that smile. Babe, we're only here, oh, for a little while. I just wanna hold you till you fall asleep. And I want love, I want us, I want you, I want me, I want peace. I want us, I want you, I want me, I want peace. Take a little love that's
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream of our IECRM 2021 graduation. I'm here with Ryan Evans from Developers and Kenny Electric. Awesome. So Ryan, from beginning training at IECRM, have you seen a significant growth in your career path? Okay. We anticipated you landing therapy and congratulations. Good morning and welcome to the live stream IECRM 2021 graduation. We are about to get started. The graduates are getting ready and lining up. They're ready to make their big debut. Our graduates are ready, and I'm here with Encore Electric. Congratulations, David. We're so proud of you and our graduates today. So pumped that you get for and we'll see you on stage.
Thank you.
All right.
Closing time. Open all the doors and let you out into the world. Closing time. Turn all of the lights on over every boy and every girl.
Morning again, everyone. I'm here with Brandon,
Closing
and he's with
time.
Wavestone.
One last call for
Congratulations, Brandon. We're
alcohol.
super
So
proud of you, all of our
finish your
graduates.
whiskey or beer. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay. Want to take me home. I know want to take me home.
The graduates are getting ready to come in now. Couple minutes.
Time for you to go out to the places you will be from. Closing time. This room won't be open till your brothers or your sisters come. So gather up your jackets, move it to the exits. I hope you have found a friend. Closing time. Every new beginning comes from some other beginnings. And yeah, I know who want to take me home. I know who want to take me home. I know who want to take me home.
The graduates are lining up right now, so they should be in here shortly. Go ahead and turn around and sit down, please. Good morning. Thank you for that. I'm Jay Camuso. I'm the chair of the IECRM Board of Trustees, the 2018 Industry Partner of the Year, and the outside salesperson, one of the outside salespersons for iPro Incorporated here in Denver. Many graduates may recognize me as the exothermic welding and the compression systems instructor. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the Board of Directors, staff, instructors, we welcome you to the 2021 IECRM Apprenticeship Graduation. It's a big day for our students who have worked full-time jobs while going to school over the last 4 years to reach this goal. A very big thank you to the families and friends who have supported them on this journey. Graduates, how about a hand for those who supported your education? We begin the ceremony this morning with a Pledge of Allegiance led by our 2021 IECRM Instructor of the Year, Paul Shelley. Good morning.
Please place your hand over your hearts and join me in our National Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you, Paul. The Board of Directors and the Board of Trustees at the IEC Rocky Mountain are made up of electrical contractors and industry partners who volunteer their time to serve in the leadership roles and on committees that support apprenticeship program and continuing education programs of their career college at the IECRM. We'd like to invite the members of the Board of Directors and the Board of Trustees who are in attendance today to please stand. Thank you. We have 3 additional IEC volunteer leaders I would like to recognize. Janet Martin, who you will hear from in a few moments, is the president of the IEC National Board of Directors. Janet is an IEC Rocky Mountain contractor member with Brett's Electric. Pete Farini serves as the National Board of Directors as a regional director representing the Mountain West region. Pete is a former IEC Rocky Mountain Chapter Board President and is an IECRM member and construction executive and owner of Wayfield Group Electrical Contracting. Jake Jackson serves as the vice chair of the IEC National Apprenticeship and Training Committee. Jake is an IEC Rocky Mountain alumni, former instructor, and owner of Juniper Mountain Electric. Thank you, Janet, Pete, and Jake. As we begin this ceremony today, I wanted to take a couple of minutes to share a gift. Today you have reached a significant pinnacle in your career, but there are many more on your horizon. You have just started down a path of what will be a rewarding life and career in an industry that has been incredibly rewarding to me. The gift I have for each one of you is the gift of giving. Trust me when I say, trust my volunteers, they'll back me up. Giving pays well. It's the fastest, most direct path to wealth and well-being. The community, the industry, our businesses, our families, and you count on this to succeed and remain healthy. My invitation to each one of you is to give back. It's up to you to find out where and how. We as a society can count on this. Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce Robert Watkins, President of the IEC Rocky Mountain Chapter Board of Directors. Rob is a master electrician, former IEC instructor, and now President of Ludwig Electric. Rob?
Thank you, Jay. Good morning. I'm Rob Watkins, President of the Board of Directors, but more importantly, I'm a third-generation electrician. This has been in my family for years. So great industry, great career you chose. 21 years ago today, I was sitting right where you are right now. Excited to be out of school. I'm sure you guys are excited to be out of school, right? Getting my JW license, seeing that big bump in pay that comes with that, right? And looking forward to what was next in my career. Graduating from an apprentice to a journeyman is a rite of passage. It took a lot of hard work, sacrifice, and dedication to your trade for you to be sitting here today. I'm honored to have the opportunity to celebrate this passage with you this morning. Over the years, I have found that there's nothing worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said, "There's no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that is less than what you're capable of living." I'm sure somewhere along the way, you've heard somebody tell you, you got to get done, you got to have something to fall back on. I never understood that concept. If I'm going to fall, I want to fall forward. At least I know what I'm going to hit that way, right? Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the 563 home runs. Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 experiments that failed. Did you guys know that? 1,000 failed experiments? The 1,000th, the first experiment was the light bulb. Fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You have to take that risk. Falling forward means taking chances, and when we fail, we learn from the fall and rise stronger than we were before. So I want to talk to you about that for a second. Wow, that's so important. First, you will fail at some point in your life. We all have. You will lose, you will embarrass yourself, you're going to suck at something. And there's just no doubt about it. That's what happens. I know this isn't a traditional message for a graduation, but I'm telling you to embrace it because it's inevitable. I know. There were numerous times I failed as a husband, a father, a brother, a son, an electrician, an employee, and as a leader. But I didn't quit. I didn't fall back. I continued to fail and fall forward. Every graduate here today has the training and the talent to succeed. But do you have the guts to fail? My second point about failure is if you don't fail, you're not even trying. Right? Say it again. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. You have to invest, just like you have a lot in your education and the people that have invested in you. The world needs your talent. This industry needs your talent. We need your help. We need it from you. You are the future leaders of this industry. You need to get out there and give it everything you got. whether it's your time, your talent, or your treasures. Because remember this, you never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. You can't take it with you. The Egyptians tried and all they got was robbed. So the question is, what are you going to do with what you have? I'm not talking about how much you have. Like Jay said, the gifts. Some of you have the gift of teaching. Some of you have a gift of patience. Some of you have the gift of problem solving. Some of you have a gift to manage. And some of you have the gift to lead. Whatever your gift is, what are you going to do with what you have? My last point about failure is this. Sometimes failure is the best way to figure out where you are going. Your life will never be a straight path. I thought my life to involve the college education, graduating to a high-paying job as an engineer, getting married, and having the American average of 2.5 kids. That plan was interrupted when I failed to pass the placement test at the University of Colorado Electrical Engineering program twice. At 20 years old, it was one of the lowest points in my life. My life went a vastly different direction that day because I failed. My career turned out to come through this trade with no more college debt. I met my wife during my apprenticeship and have had the privilege of raising 5 children alongside her. I capitalized on opportunities I would have never had as an engineer, and I have the honor of standing here with you today celebrating this achievement. I'm encouraged about the future of this industry by what I see here today. Congratulations on this milestone. Keep falling forward and live the life you're capable of living. It is also my pleasure now to introduce the Independent Electrical Contractor 2021 Board of Director President, Janet Martin. President Martin is one of the first women in the U.S. to have a predominantly male construction sector trade association at a national level. This is significant because women comprise only 10% of the construction industry overall. She's also vice president and co-owners of Brett's Electric and a huge supporter of the apprenticeship program right here at the IEC Rocky Mountain since 1993. For over 30 years, she has served IEC at the local, regional, and national level. Her passion and steadfast leadership has helped to significantly advance apprenticeship experience and the electrical industry at large. Please join me in welcoming Janet Martin.
Thank you, Robert. That's going to be a tough act to follow there on your speech. Well, hello, class of 2021. I am so ecstatic and proud to be here with you all today. I have to start out by saying that IEC National started this year Operation Graduation. Operation Graduation is where the national president tours around the United States and visits all of the graduating classes that invite them there. And I am so honored and thrilled to be here with the IEC Rocky Mountain because this is my home chapter. So congratulations, class of 2021. I want to thank Marilyn and the IEC Rocky Mountain IEC Board and for inviting me here today. With this graduation season upon us again this year, today is your special day. All I can say is, you did it. You are here today with your families, your spouses, your children, your parents, your friends, your IEC instructors, IEC staff, and colleagues to celebrate a major accomplishment. Class of 2021, you are the largest class to graduate in IEC Rocky Mountain history. This is a great way to celebrate our chapter's 40th anniversary, another milestone. It is also important to note that IEC Rocky Mountain is a significant player in the electrical contracting industry. This chapter has one of IEC's largest training programs in the country and is looked upon by other chapters across the nation as a model chapter to follow. To me, I always thought of the electricians as the elite of skilled trades, the best of the best. Electricians are a lot like the Marines. They're the first ones on the project and the last ones to leave. There will always be a need for men and women who build and energize. There will always be a need for men and women capable of powering up and bringing infrastructure to life. There will always be a place for you. You are here today because you have powered forward to this moment. Along the way, your aspirations to be part of the electrical industry have propelled you to this day and will continue to power you forward to new heights. You've worked hard and stayed focused these past 4 years. You've balanced school, your family, your job, a job that is giving you on-the-job training and provided benefits for you and your family. Today's 2021 commencement ceremony is truly a major milestone and the beginning of the next phase of your life, to become a licensed professional electrician. From here, you will progress in a career with more opportunities, higher compensation, and unlimited career advancement. This past year, you all have learned the career path you have chosen is the right path for your future. You also have learned that being an electrician is essential and pandemic proof. You continue to work throughout the pandemic, and no matter what, electricians will always be in demand. You also have experienced how important your job is to the economy. The electrical trade industry is one segment of the economy that is emerging from this pandemic stronger than ever. Here in Colorado, electricians never stop supporting the essential infrastructure that we value and need, such as the hospitals that took care of all those COVID patients, public works, transportation, and the energy grid that we all depend on. And you have chosen a profession that has no age limit, no boundaries, and no discrimination. It is one with many paths and bridges to your future. Yes, you are an electrician, and you can choose different career paths within your electrical career. You could be a project foreman, a project manager, an estimator. You could specialize in low volt, fire alarm. And with today's technology, you can even enter into the world of robotics. With today's rapidly changing technology, the electrician will always be in demand. You will never want for a job. You decided that the traditional college was not necessarily for you, and I commend you for that. Now, after 4 years of apprenticeship training, you can proudly say you are employed. You have 4 years of on-the-job training behind you. You have a full-time job, and you carry no debt. Congratulations. I say congratulations because all too many of this year's traditional college graduates across the country are becoming known as Generation Unemployed. The jobs that match their chosen professions are in short supply, and they are saddled with mountains of debt. And after graduating from college, most of them will return home to live with their parents. You, my friends, have the full package: a job, no debt, and independence. In fact, first-year enrollment at Colorado colleges and universities for the fall of 2021 academic year declined over 11%. Students deferring their enrollment until 2021 increased 265% over the fall of 2019. Not to mention that in a 2021 study by Hanover Research about the cost of a traditional college or university, 84% said that rising student debts level make them worry that the higher education is not worth the cost. Across the country, traditional college first-year enrollments have dropped more than 16% in the past year. Community colleges are experiencing a decline of 23% in enrollments. All the while, apprentices in the skilled trades are growing by double-digit percentages. Plus, the pandemic has made this even worse. But better for you. The 8,000 hours you've worked in the formal classroom that you've experienced make you eligible to earn your journeyman's license. This alone is a huge accomplishment. And you all should be very proud of yourselves. Will there be obstacles along the way? Yep. Yes, there will. But don't be afraid of adversity and be confident in your ability to meet and beat it. Ben Franklin's journey to go ahead and take his kite out discovered electricity. And you already heard from Robert about what Thomas Edison did with his light bulb and his 1,000 failures. But in today's electrical field, we are not here to experiment. You have all learned and been taught to use the national codes and standards. And those are the ethics that you should continue to follow. As IEC graduates and through lifelong learning, you will continue to become increasingly technical, knowledgeable professionals who bring an unparalleled work ethic and rigorous safety culture to existing and future project sites and workforce development. Each of you has a life story, and today you begin a new chapter in that story. But for one quick little second, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what my story is. Won't take long, I promise. When I was growing up in Chicago, women were encouraged and led down the path to be nurses or teachers. So while in high school, I did what I was expected to do and entered into the nursing field. I started nurses classes and I volunteered as a candy striper for a huge Catholic hospital. And in my senior year, became president of over 200 candy stripers. I was well on my path to do the career choice women were directed to be. Then my parents moved our family to Colorado to start a family business of owning motels and restaurants, where I was suddenly introduced and learned a lot about accounting, business finance, and public relations, so I could contribute to the family business. Then time went on, and I married my husband, the electrician. We started a family, had 2 sons, and established our own family electrical contracting business in 1993. Early in my career, people would ask me what college I went to. I did attend some college, pay for it myself during nighttime classes. And I would proudly respond to them, I didn't finish college. I could see them look at me with that look that said, and I thought she was so smart. Over the years, I got over the negativity of not going to college. I have always been very empowered. I had the skill set in my hands, and I have worked in the industry, electrical, that I love and I know, because I can always get a job, because I'm good at what I do, and the people need and want what I do. Just like all of you graduates here today, you will never want for a job. My husband and I joined the IEC in about 1994, knowing we were not going to be able to be in business on our own without some support. At that point, my electrical career started me. I made a choice to support my husband and our livelihood, but wanted to be visible in success. So while working in finance and management roles all of my life, I focused on being an ambassador of the trade. There are over 750 electricians in this country. 97% of them are male. Our country is now in a shortage of quality electricians. For women to become interested in the electrical trade, the trades have become more interested in recruiting women. There is a lot of focus on the four-year university degree. That is one route with a huge debt. However, since COVID, there is a new generation that has evolved, the generation unemployed. Why are they all called that? Because now they have a degree, no job, no field experience, and all that debt that I keep telling you guys about. So graduates of IEC have chosen the right route, a highly respected route with a career path of many options, a career path with no debt, where you are essential, where you are employed with full benefits and can provide for you and your family. A career path you will work as long as you want to. Never retire. You've learned life lessons, and you can make your career explode. And it's starting here today. Let me now share with you 3 lessons that I have learned. Hopefully something that I say will stick with you and enrich your life as you move forward. The first lesson is, think about your future. Set goals for yourself and have a plan. Who do you want to be in 5 to 10 years? I like to look at our lives as a football game and break it down into 4 quarters. So the first quarter, you're going to be from 0 to 20 years of age. Second quarter is going to be from 21 to 40 years. Third quarter, 41 to 60 years. And the fourth quarter is 60 plus years. The fact of the matter is, life can get away from you. 4 years ago, you planned to be here. Today, you're graduating. But now, to get on a path to success, you need a plan. You need to be flexible when the path is blocked. So strategically plan the next 3 quarters and all important game of life. Make sure that you don't stop along the way, dilly-dally, keep on working, and realize one day you should have done more. We only get one shot at our lives. Make it count. The second lesson is be professional. Practice being excellent, professional, and respectful. Live and work with integrity and honesty. This will carry you a very long way. Strive to be the best, the most productive, the most knowledgeable. As a journeyman, you will always have value, but don't just be another warm body on the job. Aspire to be one of the best, someone who is always on time, someone who knows the code and the standards, and someone who finishes ahead of schedule. No matter what, continue to give it all you've got. The last lesson, and the most important thing I'm going to address today, is to continue your education. IEC Rocky Mountain's partnership with Colorado State University's global campus for the first time allows our apprentices to transfer credits from a completed apprenticeship towards earning a bachelor's degree at CSU Global. IEC Rocky Mountain graduates who have earned up to 53 college credits may apply those credits to a CSU Global bachelor's degree of their choice. 53 credits is nearly half of the credits needed for a bachelor's degree and amounts to a cost savings of up to $20,000. Technology changes occur every day, and you've got to keep up. You have to think about your future, use idealism in whatever you do, and be delicate about blending the drive and innovation and the challenges to balance your life. Do your best every day. Be your best every day. Be professional every day. And hold yourself accountable every day. Think about the people that you admire. Think about your mentors that you've had along the way. It is very likely that they are the people you admire, and they apply themselves wholeheartedly in everything that they do. Be that person. Be someone others will want to emulate. Just know that you cannot be that person unless you are true to yourself. So wherever your story takes you, do not be afraid to voice your ideas. Start your journey in your new career with the courage to leave the shoreline, navigate across the unknown waters, and take risks to live your story of greatness. Each of you has that potential. Put your heart and your mind into doing just not a good job, but a great job. Think beyond the box and continue to drive innovation in our industry. Enjoy true satisfaction by believing in and striving forward. Great work. While you, your families, and friends bask in this moment, I challenge you to think beyond today and make that plan to set those goals. Consider how you will power your future to prominence in our industry. How will you power the business you work for? And how will you continue to power your careers forward? One thing to remember is that IEC will be there for you every step of the way. You are now part of a huge family, the IEC family, a trade association with 52 campuses across the United States, and we are continuing to grow. IEC represents over 3,600 electrical contractor businesses, employing more than 80,000 electricians across the country. Each year, we educate more and more apprentices, and this year, we have trained 14,000 apprentices. Since our founding in 1957, IEC has trained nearly 300,000 apprentices in the United States. I bet you didn't know that 80% of all electrical contractor projects across the country are done by independent electrical contractors. 2021 is IEC's 64th anniversary. A big celebration will be held in Denver during our in-person convention and expo, October 6th through 9th. I hope I see you all there. This will be an amazing opportunity to learn more about electrical contracting, technology, and IEC. Plus, you won't want to miss meeting our special guest and keynote speaker, former Denver Bronco NFL Hall of Famer, Terrell Davis. Aspiring higher and achieving success in partnership with IEC is embedded in our leadership and invested in yours. There is no question that electricians power this new world of ours, and we power people's lives. We power the quality of our life and we power the forces and infrastructure of strength, vitality, safety, and security for all of us. I leave you with this. Always remember to never let reality interfere with your dreams. Reality cannot see what you can see. I want to thank each and every one of you for allowing me to be a part of your special day. I wish you much success in your careers and endeavors. And congratulations, IEC Rocky Mountain Class of 2021.
Good morning. You guys look great. Did you cool off a little bit? Thank you, family and friends, for joining us today to honor our 2021 IECRM graduates. My name is Annette Gauna. I'm the training manager here. I've seen a lot of apprentices walk through these doors. This is a special day for our graduates as they come together in this moment as a class for the first time in 15 months. We are very excited to have most pandemic restrictions lifted just in time for graduation, allowing us to be together, and online for our guests who are live streaming the ceremony virtually with us. And today's 2021 graduating class of 213 students is once again the largest graduating class in the history of the program. Please make some noise again for our 2021 graduates. We thank our dedicated instructors who have shared their knowledge and professional experience with you over the last 4 years. At IECRM, we look for top journeymen and master electricians, estimators, project managers, business owners, city and state electrical inspectors, as well as Colorado State Electrical Board members to train our apprentices. Most of our instructors, including training director Paul Lingo, and are IECRM alumni, and I have watched them become the amazing electricians and instructors they are today. Being an IECRM instructor is no easy task, and it takes an immense amount of time and preparation for each class lesson. Our instructors are the front line for the IECRM Apprenticeship and Training Program, and we certainly could not have done it without them. Especially in this full year of online instruction for all apprentices, I personally want to say great job in keeping your students engaged, implementing labs virtually, and being supportive. IECRM instructors, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for all that you do for IECRM and our apprentices. We look forward to everyone being back in class together in August. I would now like to recognize the following instructors for achieving years of service milestones. Instructors, when your name is called, please come to the stage to receive your milestone award. Thank you. The following instructors have been teaching for IECRM for 5 years. Jake Crossley, Stevenson Deshomes, Chris Hoeg, Ken Hack, David Kohler, Kevin Padilla, and Scott Sorensen, who happens to be our 2016 IEC National Wire-Off Champion. Scott, he's right there. Scott's coming. He's from.
Scott's coming.
The next instructor has been with us for 10 years and was instrumental in the development of the first online classes. Brian Slota, look how far we have come in the past 10 years. Come to the stage. For the audience, he's a fourth-year instructor, so these guys know him well. And we have our newest addition to the IECRM 20-year club. He has instructed nearly each and every class that IECRM offers, from first through fourth year apprenticeship to continuing education and safety. He has been dropping knowledge, dedicating time, and delivering the best electrical education in our industry. Thank you to Joe Tate for your time and dedication. Unfortunately, Joe Tate is not here with us today, so I'll accept his award. Now I would like to introduce you to the Instructor of the Year. This award recognizes an IECRM instructor who possesses creativity, a positive attitude, and the ability to transfer knowledge through excellent communication skills and innovative teaching methods. Recipients are nominated for this award by their instructor peers. It is an honor to introduce you to our 2021 IECRM Instructor of the Year, Paul Shelley. Paul, would you please stand to be recognized? Paul was recognized and received his award, his Instructor Award of the Year, Instructor Year, okay, at recent annual Summit Awards. Paul is the epitome of a Class A instructor. He leads by example and continually demonstrates a commitment to helping others, while also providing a clear, concise, and inspirational instruction to his students. Paul is always willing to help with apprenticeship class coverage, continuing education, instruction, and assisting instructors who are in need. Thank you, Paul, for all that you do. To our graduates, I hope to see many of you, our newest alumni, on this stage in coming years receiving your own Instructor Milestone Achievement Award. Now I'd like to welcome IECRM Training Director Paul Lingo for recognition and skills challenge winners commencement ceremony presentation.
Good morning, everybody. How we feeling? All right. Good energy. Good to see everybody's faces. And what I'd like to do right now is I just want to hear from the kids. Where are they? Because I know we're gonna hear them later. All right. So let's get a big round of applause from the kids. Let's hear it loud. Awesome. What I'd like to do first is I would like to announce our 2021 fourth year Wire Off finalists. To qualify for the fourth year competition, these competitors were chosen from the top GPAs in their class. We then held a motor control line diagram and pipe bending competition to get to the top 10 Wire Off competitors. The top 10 Wire Off skills challenged include a forward reversing motor control circuit lab, line schematic, and installation. If you would please, students, please stand and be recognized as I call your name. The top 10 fourth year Wire Off finalists are Isaac Contreras Lopez, Jason Eller, Dustin Wayne Gold, William Hutchinson, and our third place winner of our Wire Off competition is Mr. David Moore with the Wayfield Group Contractor, instructor Brian Slota. Second place winner, Henry Enrique Ramirez Jr. with Kinney Electric, instructor Chris Ship. And our first place, IEC Rocky Mountain Wire Off winner, Apprentice of the Year, Evan Nash with Piper Electric, instructor Chris Ship. Evan, please come on up to the stage, actually. I would like to receive or give you a small little award. Let's get a picture of it. What do you think? Evan will be competing against the top apprentices throughout the country in our IEC National Wire Off competition here in Denver, right here in our own backyard, the 6th through the 9th of October. So good luck to you, Mr. Evan Nash, and we look forward to having you compete in our name. Appreciate you. Now it's time to recognize the 2021 top fourth year students. Apprentices can earn the top student award in many different ways. It's not just a GPA. Participation in class, sport for their fellow students, or possibly biggest turnaround in an amount of time. When I call your name, top students, please come to the stage to receive your reward. Fourth year, instructor Chris Ship, Mr. Dustin Gold with Wayne's Electric. From instructor Brian Slota, Mr. Matthew LeBlanc with Encore Electric. Also with Mr. Brian Slota's class, Mr. Richard McCormick with J&R Electric. Another one from Mr. Slota's class, Mr. William Hutchinson from Kinney Electric. Instructor Scott Sorensen's class, Enrique Ramirez Jr. with Kinney Electric. Also from Mr. Sorensen's class, Matthew Atchley with ADK Electric. From Mr. Joe Tate's class, Mr. Ross Levine with Productive Electric. Oh, you can come that way too. And there's another student, real quick, I would really like to recognize. This student entered into an IEC National essay contest with the task of describing the inspiration to become an electrician, some of the things that they've learned and goals that they have in their future now as electricians, and came in first place out of 90 competitors. All right. They've already received some gift cards and have been placed into our local IEC Rocky Mountain e-news, and will soon have a place in the upcoming issue of Insights Magazine, which is IEC National's industry trade publication. Please stand and be recognized, Mr. Merritt Zolas. Mr. Zollers, sorry about that. Great job, Mr. Zollers, we appreciate it. And we look forward to all those goals you listed in your essay. Congratulations. Family and friends, as you see your graduates sitting in front of you today, you'll notice some different colored cords. Okay, each of these cords symbolizes top academic achievement throughout the IECRM 4-year apprenticeship program. Red cords means cum laude, blue cords magna cum laude, and gold cords summa cum laude. When I announce your name, but please stand as we recognize you for your academic excellence throughout the 4 years of your apprenticeship program. Sorry about that, it's all in red, a little hard to read here. Mr. Dustin Wayne Gold, Chris Rowe, David Gonzalez, Gage Homolka. Did I get that one right? Well, maybe he's not here. I didn't butcher it too bad, right? Todd Schroeder. Luke Verstrade. Brendan Hickey. Daniel Sargent. Jeffrey Morell. David Meffet. Aaron Astenbach. Atzenbeck, sorry about that. William Hart. Giovanni Ferns. Andrew DeLores. Jacob Hatfield. Daniel Latham. So there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them, y'all. Riker Edstrom. Anthony Alvarez. Matthew LeBlanc. Chris Sheridan. Brian Evans. Casey Kratzer. Dylan Mindike. Ryan Batista. Adrian Garcia Rodriguez. Richard McCormick. Jason Motter. Christopher Yeager. Kenneth Yarborough. Dylan Becker. And Nicholas Sutton. Congratulations for your academic achievement of GPA from 3.30 to 3.49. Congratulations. Now recognizing the blue cords, magna cum laude with a 4-year cumulative GPA of 3.5 to 3.74. Sorry, this one's on blue. I don't know why I wear these glasses. Scott Kritzmeyer. Ian Sally. Scott Patricker. If I butcher your name, I really apologize. Thank you, sir. Levi Ward. Kevin Nelson. Craig Hackey. Joe Berzoza. Judy? Gertrude? I'm sorry. Guthrie Gundy, I apologize about it. Great job. Skylar Brewster. Rose Levine. Chad Beckner. Christopher Schambach. Boone Toe. Noah Howard. Joseph Hartz. Mark Crump. Richard Wilkinson. Jason Eller. Christopher Graff. Paul Bowers. Wayne Hossington. Jonathan Chauf. And he's not here. So great job to you and your academic accomplishments for achieving 3.5 to 3.74. Congratulations, magna cum laude. Now for the gold cords, summa cum laude, 3.75 through 4.0. Let's hear it for Enrique Ramirez. Noe Flores. William Hutchinson. Jonathan Mosier. Matthew Atchley. Nicholas Finton. Corey Graves. James Jude. Matthew Amaya. Daryl Wilson. Jason Schall. David Moore. Garrett Allen. Alexei Ivanchenko. Brandon Flatter. Dustin Combe. Evan Nash. And Dylan Goldstein. Congratulations to you for your academic achievement of 3.75 or 4.0 summa cum laude. Let's hear it up for Top Achievement Awards. Two of IECRM's graduates had the highest cumulative GPA throughout their 4 years of apprenticeship, and that is the IECRM's 2021 salutatorian and valedictorian. Please join me in welcome to the podium your 2021 salutatorian, Noe Flores, with Integrity Electric Solutions, with a cumulative GPA of 4.0 for all 4 years.
Well, hello. We are here today to celebrate our graduation. And who would have guessed, starting 4 years ago, that we would be dealing with a pandemic on our hands and having the pleasure of watching our professors fumble their way through an online learning management system. Provided some good laughs at times. Graduation, as we all know, is a time for celebration, but it's also a time for reflection and recentering. It's a time for looking back and taking stock of what we've done and what we are going to do. Some of us started school as first years, brand new to the trade, brand new in our company, greenhorns or green beans, as some of us might have been called. Others of us were in the trade for several years before we decided to come and look to advance in our career. Whichever of these describes you, just know that the work that you have done and the dedication that you have put forth has borne fruit and paid off. And today, we are graduates of IEC, ready to utilize everything we've learned to better ourselves, our companies, and our communities. We're electricians, pipe benders, fault chasers, sometimes ground rods, if we're not careful. We provide a valuable service to the people around us, to our companies, and to the communities that we serve. We enter people's homes to troubleshoot and fix problems, or to install new equipment. We dig trenches and run conduit to carry current to panels and transformers. We install devices, lights, control systems that allow people the ability to work in their day-to-day job. This is what we do day in and day out. And when we find ourselves in the grind of a long project or are stumped in the middle of a service call, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture of what our work actually accomplishes. We provide the means for people to enjoy time with their families, with their friends, and in their homes, whether it's watching a movie on the big screen or just relaxing, chilling in a hot tub on the deck. We provide the means for people to receive education and training for the careers that they seek. We allow for the manufacturing and delivery of goods and services that are used worldwide, and we're responsible for care facilities that provide the medicine and techniques that are so crucially needed for our loved ones. We're electricians. These reminders of the bigger picture of our work can help us to continue during the tough grinds, the day-to-day, the 100-degree weather, the brutal snowstorms, the inevitable ungrateful client. We're electricians. These big truths can remind us of why it is that we're doing what we do, whether it's for our families, for personal achievement, or to just better serve our community and our fellow man. And they can remind us at the end of the day of the work that we do, and that we can look upon our work with pride and with a sense of joy. These reminders help us to also move forward. Many of us are either getting ready to move forward in our careers or looking forward to the next step in what life will bring. We're the next generation of electricians. And with our good work, we not only provide a valuable service, but we also have the opportunity to provide a cultural shift. We have the opportunity to be better than the people that came before us, and to do better than the people that were before us. We have the opportunity to be more encouraging foremen who take the time to listen and teach their apprentices. We have the opportunity to provide better lines of communication between contractors, subcontractors, and our employees. We have the opportunity to run fair businesses that provide good compensation and treat people fairly. And we have the opportunity to deal more fairly with our clients and people in the community in ways that can bring positive change and create a lasting impact in the world. It might seem kind of weird to think about that. After all, we are just electricians, right? We get up in the morning, we put on our boots, we head out to work. But consider the fact that most of our lives are spent at work. Most of the people that you interact with on a day-to-day basis are your coworkers, more than your wives, husbands, children, parents. These are the people that you're going to be around. You have more of an opportunity to serve the client, to serve the people that you work with, than with your families. This can be a depressing thought, but it can also be an opportunity for growth and change. Life is short, so why not make the best of it? Why not do everything you can to have a good work environment and to treat people fairly? So, In the Christian tradition, the Apostle Paul speaks of doing all things to the glory of God, whether you're eating a burger, whether you're drinking a soda, or even if you're working. So at the end of the day, what is going to help you look on your work with pride and joy? What is going to help you get out of bed in the dark of the night or in the cold of winter and head to that job site or head to that service call? Whatever your tradition or belief system may be, know that the work that you do matters and has a lasting impact for generations to come. So take this day and enjoy it. Celebrate with your family, celebrate with your friends, because come Monday, we start a new work week, and we'll have the opportunity once again for good work and positive change. So to the class of 2021 who endured a pandemic, congratulations.
God, what a great speech, Noe. Thank you so much. And it's so great to see you graduate today. I remember a lot of you as first-year students, and now I get to see you here today. I did want to remind everybody that these don't work. And so there are 4 names I left off of the magna cum laude list. So before we get to your valedictorian, I did want to recognize these 4 students. And that is for holding a GPA of 3.5 to 3.74. Please stand. Charles Starr. Adam Orloff. Andrew DeHabra. And Stephen Faulkner. Thank you all for that. And thank you to, once again, to your academic achievements. This next individual you'll be talking to, student, is our valedictorian. Our valedictorian holds a GPA currently of 4.0 and was also a wire-off competitor. Let's hear it for the highest GPA throughout 4 years for Mr. Enrique Ramirez Jr. with Kinney Electric.
Thank you, Paul. Hello, my name is Enrique Ramirez, but many of you know me as Henry. I'd like to begin with a thank you for everyone for coming to celebrate the IEC Rocky Mountain graduating class of 2021, specifically the families of the hardworking graduates and those who supported, sacrificed, and encouraged and helped us achieve this amazing accomplishment. So let's give them a round of applause, graduates. On behalf of the students, I would like to thank the IEC instructors who gave their all to provide us with the tools and knowledge needed to excel in our field, even on the days we were all exhausted, and for building relationships with us, some of which will last a lifetime. I'd also like to thank the IEC staff that helped students with their questions, concerns, and organized events like today, despite the challenges and frustrations of these trying times. To our employers, thanks for having faith in our character and giving us a chance to prove that we can be exceptional. I'd like to give a shout out to Eloy Martinez. I can't thank you enough for the opportunity you offered me 4 years ago. To our mentors out in the field who shared their wisdom and taught us many tricks, such as where to place our buckets for voltage drop and the importance of a wire stretcher. We are forever grateful. Thank you. And of course, I had to save the best for last. I'd like to express my immense appreciation and gratitude for my parents and my wife, Tori, and my 2 boys, Austin and Henry. They are without question the reason I am speaking to you today. They're a massive source of support, motivation, and love. Thank you, guys. I love you. And to my fellow students, I am grateful for the opportunity to simply say, congratulations, you made it. Throughout the last 4 years, we have overcome many hurdles, balancing a challenging career and dedicating an evening a week to a class. We've fought through a pandemic and everything else life has decided to throw our way. Allocating your time, resources, and energy can be very difficult. As for me, this is my 4th career. I spent some time in scorching kitchens in front of a grill, rocking out to crowds, and meticulously stocking shelves for way longer than I'd like to admit. One night after work, I was sitting on my usual stool at my usual watering hole when I received a call from an unusual number. It was my good friend and old bandmate, Pavo. We spent a few minutes catching up, and as I expressed my frustration with my direction in life, he suggested that I should consider becoming an electrician. He recently scored a job as a facility maintenance electrician and painted his day-to-day for me. He conveyed a sense of enthusiasm and enjoyment that I was looking for in my own life. Within the few weeks, I decided to focus my energy into this recently discovered direction and registered with IEC for the fall semester. On my first day of class, I showed up early, found my seat, and was prepared to learn. 5 minutes later, I realized I was in the wrong class. 30 minutes later, I proceeded to be profoundly confused by the bottomless pit that is our electrical vocabulary. I had no idea what a J-box was. What does number 12 THHN mean? I had so many questions, I could have spontaneously combusted. And despite that overwhelming first day, I worked hard and made some of the most significant friendships of my life. I'd just like to shout out to Jason Shaw, Alex Pena, and Will Hutchison for disagreeing with me about code interpretation and sharpening my skills as an electrician. I'm a better electrician because of you guys, and as I look towards the future, I know I can count on you for help and guidance. I hope all of you graduates have these kinds of friends in your life. As we move from IEC, I'd like to remind you of the important quality the electrical trade possesses. It has many career paths available to us. We can be foremen, business owners, technicians. We can work close to home or travel the world because our skills and expertise are literally required to power the world. I'd also like to mention that many of us have already attained a state license or moved into a role of leadership. I commend you for being an example. And to those who have yet to test, good luck. I know you can make it because you've already shown you can achieve great things. I'm very proud to be counted amongst you. And as I reflect on my conversation with my friend Pavo, I am thankful. Thankful he wasn't a plumber. And I'm just poking fun. Though it has been difficult, especially during COVID, your dedication and perseverance is nothing short of remarkable. I am honored to have learned so much together, shared many laughs, as well as some looks of confusion. Philosopher Will Durant once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Now, at the end of our academic time, we have an opportunity to create excellence and energize the world. In closing, I'd like to congratulate all the graduates on completing this hard-won achievement and leave you with some advice. Keep this momentum going throughout your life and learn from every experience and mistake, because every experience is there to teach you and force you to grow as an individual. So keep growing, and you may one day change the world. But for now, we'll just settle for changing the busted light bulb in the men's room. Thank you, and congratulations again, IEC Rocky Mountain Class of 2021.
Henry wrote a great speech, man. Let's give it up one more time for our valedictorian. I would like now to take a moment to address you all as our 2021 graduates. Looking at the last 4 years, I've been honored to see each of you become the leaders that you are today. Each of you sitting here today have accomplished something that many have not. You remember your first year classes, right? A lot of those people aren't sitting here anymore, are they? Great job. As of today, homework, quizzes, and exams will no longer be the measuring point of your success because you're no longer considered the apprentice. Okay, you're considered skilled electrical tradesmen. Okay, dedication, knowledge, preparedness, forward thinking, and pre-planning are now your focus. And it has not been an easy road traveled, especially for this year. You now know how to talk the talk because you've now walked the walk. And now that you've walked that walk, the road that you're on is going to lead you to journeyman wireman, master electrician, project manager, estimator, business owner, electrical inspector, or if you're really, really lucky, educator. It's good. I usually don't get too many people laugh at that one, but it is a joke. Although your road to apprenticeship is done, it's now ending. Your journey as a skilled electrical tradesman has now just begun. Encourage each other to move forward in their career so that we can ensure our next generation electrician has a destination and a path for success. Remember that power in is power out. And from the famous words, of Mr. Chris Ship, that light at the end of the tunnel is there because you installed it there. Thank you, class of 2021. And I hope the long road and journey you have before you and journey you've been with IECRM has been at least one thing: educational. Let's give it up once again for our 2021 graduating class. I'd now like to recognize to the stage our IECRM CEO, Marilyn Stansberry.
You want me to do this part? I thought I was just handing out certificates. Do you want me to do this?
Yeah, no, this is just to announce.
Okay. All right. So graduates will now receive their certificates. The envelopes that the students are receiving today contain several documents recognizing their achievements. All students will be receiving a certificate certifying successful completion of the IECRM 4-year apprentice program, a certificate of completion and transcript from Emily Griffith Technical College. The certificate in this folder recognizes the completion of up to 42 hours of college credit, which can be transferred from Emily Griffith to a Colorado community college and used for further completion of an associate's degree in applied science. We are appreciative of this strong and long-standing partnership with Emily Griffith Technical College. And I don't know if we've said this, but we are live streaming and have, I think, pretty close to 100 people live streaming. So those graduates that aren't with us today, congratulations to you. And I know you're home watching with your families. But I wanted to say thank you to Diane Hansen, who is online. She's the apprenticeship program manager that we work with very closely. Diane, thank you for all that you and Emily Griffith do. They also will be receiving an IEC National Certificate of Achievement recognizing completion of the classroom requirements for apprenticeship. Those credits are eligible through the American Council on Education for transfer to any accredited, ACE-accredited program in the United States. In addition to the recognition and certificates named previously, students with an asterisk by their name in the program will be receiving certificates of completion from the U.S. Department of Labor, Office of Apprenticeship and Training for meeting the standards and requirements prescribed by the U.S. Department of Labor Registered Apprenticeship Program, which is also an achievement. Also joining us, and I believe she's here with us in the audience today, is Patrina Walker. Patrina is the Employment and Training Administration professional with the regional office for the U.S. Department of Labor. And Patrina, we welcome you to graduation today. All graduates are also eligible for college credit through the 53 up to 53 credit hours towards a bachelor's degree at CSU Global Campus, which is a fully online university right here in Colorado. And that is a new partnership that we have, and many of our alumni that have moved on into project management or other roles have enrolled at CSU in order to get specific skills in business and other things that are adding to their career experience. A couple of other things to note is that students' names that are listed in blue in the program are graduating at the top of their class. Students' names listed in red in the program have had perfect attendance for all 4 years. We are extremely proud of all of you. Instructors who are with us today, you're invited to join us to the left of the stage, to my right, to celebrate and congratulate our graduates as they cross the stage. So graduates, we'll be calling your name, and I'm going to call Paul back up to read names. Oh, you changed it up. See, they didn't tell me. I don't know these things.
That's okay. That's
So,
okay.
and joining us also is Rob Watkins, Jay Camuso, and Janet Martin, who will be congratulating you as you cross the stage. Right, and, oh, you're doing it. Oh, very good.
I'm reading your name. We changed it up. Hopefully I won't butcher them. Okay, so I'm going to ask that the first row rise and line up here. And all the rows behind, as you see it them coming up the stage, you may then one row at a time rise, okay? We are reading all of the names of the graduates, and some of them are not in attendance today, but we do want to recognize all of them. So please cross the stage as your name is called. I did give you name cards. Marilyn will need that to give you your certificate, okay? Oh, that's not my book. See what happens when you change it up. All right, and here we go. Timothy Alexander, Garrett Allen, Anthony Alvarez, Zach Amaro, Matthew Amaya, Tyler Anderson, Matthew Atchley, Aaron Atzenbach, Beck, Christopher Babcock, Hacken Bear, Jacob Baggett, Mitchell Banich, Nicholas Barber, Ryan Batista, Zachariah Beck, Dylan Becker, Chad Beckner, Brian Begay, Anthony Berry, Joey Berzoza, Jacob Bivens, Mark Bocaz, Paul Bowers, Frank Bowman, Chris Bradley, Skylar Brewster, Zachary Brubaker, Andrew Brunro, Cade Cano, Omar Castro. I'm slowing down. Ryan Chestnut, Jonathan Chofe, Dustin Cobb. I don't know where I'm at. I'm pausing. Isaac Contreras Lopez, Paul Cortez. I love those screams. Capono Cosma, Jordan Cotto, Bryson Cowgill, Mark Crump, going too fast. I'm very excited, that's why. I'm pausing. Who's that? Andrew DeBra, Isaac Day, Andrew De Lorenzo, Angelo Diaz, Rogelio Diaz, Monty Dumler, Riker Edstrom, Jason Eller, Mitchell Ekron, Giovanni Esparza, Bryant Espinoza, Ryan Evans, Stephen Faulkner, Nicholas Fenton, Giovanni Ferris, Caleb Fitzer, Brandon Flater, Andrew Flores, Noe Flores, Michael Fox, Juan Guerra, Aaron Garcia, Darian Garcia, Adrian Garcia Rodriguez, Ryan Gauthier, Brian Genth, Anthony Gentile, Joshua Hiroto. Now you know why Paul wanted me to read these names.
I know, sorry.
Dustin Gold, Dylan Goldstein, Tyler Goodson, Justin Goss, Christopher Graff, Corey Graves, Dylan Gray, Denton Griffin, Jordan Griffin, Jesus Guerria. I'm so sorry. Guthrie Gundy, Craig Hack, Scott Hagee, Eric Haynes, William Hart Jr., Joseph Hartz, Jacob Hatfield, Ryan Haynes, Alex Herring, Brendan Hickey, Chad Hoagland, Wayne Hoisington, Tanner Holland, Daniel Holmes, Gage Homolka, Noah Howard, Jacob Hutchins, Alston Hutchinson, William Hutchinson. Alexei Ivanchenko. Sorry. Jesse Jenks Klein. James Judy. Stephanie Johansson. Patrick Johnson. Shade Kelly. Taylor Kelly. Isaac Killian. Jacob Kimball. Timothy Kostoff. Casey Kratzer. Scott Kritzmeyer. Jackson Lambrecht. Michael Lang. Tyler Lands. Matthew LeBlanc. Ross Levine. Daniel Latham. Justin Linton. Melinda Long. Andrew Luring. Sorry. David Maffett. Michael Mansfield. David Martinez. Leroy Martinez. Jacob McBee. Richard McCormick. Justin McKinney. Robert McNeese. Dominic Medina. And Alan Melendez Sandoval. Yay. Enoch Mendoza. Dylan Mendick. Tyler Mesta. David Moore. Jeffrey Morrill. Christopher Morton. Jonathan Moser. Jason Motter. Tim Mullenix. Sorry, I probably said that wrong. Joshua Myers. Anthony Nanda. Evan Nash, wire-off champion. Brian Naughton. Alejandro Navarro. Jacob Nallens. Kevin Nelson. Juan Nieto. Anthony Olivas. I love that. Caleb Olson. Jesus Ordaz Duran. Adam Orloff.
Congratulations.
Aldemaro Ortiz Reyes. Maxwell Otto. Oscar Palacios. Alexandro Pena. Raul Perez. Robert Perez Shipper. Scott Petticlerk. Jerome Pierce. Mike Pittinger. David Ponce Gonzalez. Alec Porche. Nicholas Perazzo. Andrea Quaint. Enrique Ramirez. Luden Ramirez. Kaori Rank. Timothy Rainey. Zach Rapella. Edgar Resendez. Robert Reynolds. Ruben Reza Chacon. Christopher Rowe. Ian Sahali. Oscar Salinas. Christopher Shambach. Todd Schroeder. Charles Schwal. Matthew Schwantes. Darby Scott. Daniel Sargent. Augustali Cerna. Jason Shaw. Chris Sheridan. Elon Simon. Louis Solis. Trevor St. Michel. Hope that was right. Charles Starr. Chad Stephen. Michael Sterling. Nicholas Sutton. Aziz Tashpoltov. Bernave Tarones. Boone Tao. Isaac Torres. Sam Trujillo. John Underwood. David Uribe Fuentes. Esteban Valenzuela. Charles Van Hall. Johnny Vargas. Luke Verstrat. Luke Verstrat. Taylor Voiles. Levi Ward. Zachary Weir. Dylan Wesley. Richard Wilkinson. Charles Williamson. Daryl Wilson. Zachariah Wilson Parker. Jeremiah Woodhull. Christopher Yeager. Kenneth Yarbrough. Brock Zenar. Austin Zimbliss. And not last, last but not least, I should say, Merritt Zollers. Sorry for the name butchering. Congratulations, everyone. I'm going to welcome Marilyn back to the stage for closing remarks.
Wow. So congratulations, graduates. That was a lot of fun. So typically, at this moment, I acknowledge that I'm aware that I'm the only thing standing between you and turning of the tassels. But this morning, I want to take just a quick pause because this is the first opportunity that we have had in 15 months to all be together. And I just love this. So let's a round of applause for the excitement of us all being able to be out. Now, actually, I know that everybody here in the center of the room didn't skip a beat over the last 15 months. You just did it with a mask on, right? Right? All the rest of us were somewhere, I know, in between. And some of you, this may be your first time out. And if it is, we're so happy that you're able to be out on this beautiful day. To our speakers, Your aligned words of giving, hard work, and impact really resonated. Thank you for sharing your wisdom and your personal experiences, and those of our salutatorian and our valedictorian as well. Enrique, I wanted to share with you that for more than a decade, I don't have it with me, but for more than a decade, I have carried a card in my wallet from a leadership course that I took, and it says, "Excellence. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit." Thank you for sharing those words today. But when I read your speech and I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, that's what I see in my wallet every time I open up my wallet. So thank you. President Martin says that members are IEC's reason for being, and that to truly derive the greatest value from membership is membership involvement and participation. We value and appreciate our contractor members and industry partners for your longstanding support, investment, and engagement in this organization, and we appreciate the training and safe practices you provide, continually investing in the futures of these individuals here today. To parents, spouses, partners, children, family, friends, employers, colleagues, instructors, our board members, our trustees, and the wonderful IECRM team who puts on this event, thank you for being part of the journey in preparing the next generation electrician. A quick special thank you for the sponsorship of tools provided by Milwaukee and Ideal that the graduates will be receiving. So when you leave and process out today, you will all be getting gifts on behalf of Milwaukee and Ideal. I think that we have Milwaukee in the house with us today. And Milwaukee, I just want to say to you and to Ideal, thank you for your generous support of IEC, not just during graduation, but throughout the year for us and for the entire electrical industry. The programs that you have, please take those with you. They are sponsored by both the Home Depot and by many of you, employers, family members, and friends who had wonderful messages to say about and to share with our graduates. Excuse me. So graduates, again, congratulations. I hope you've heard and I hope you feel from today's ceremony that you are our new and emerging leaders of the industry. If you're not already licensed, you heard Noe and Enrique say, if you're not already licensed, we encourage you to get that license. That is just one more step in your continuous journey as you participate in professional development throughout your career. Stay connected to us. As Janet said, you already were, but you're now officially part of a huge family, and we're all here to support you throughout your career. As alumni, you are our ambassadors and representatives of the industry. Use your experience to be a mentor, recruit your peers to join the industry. I need to send Pablo a thank you card, by the way. Apply to be part of our Emerging Leaders Program and serve on the various committees of IEC. As you heard from Paul, we're always recruiting for great talent, those that will be instructors that can share their knowledge and expertise with the next generation electrician. So when you're ready, we're ready. Following the recessional out with the class song that you have selected, please feel free to stay for photos, a meet and greet with instructors, and gathering after the ceremony. I have just a special announcement. There are quite a few of you from Wayfield graduating, and Wayfield has something for you. So when you look for the Wayfield sign or shirt and gather for a group photo. At this time, I welcome back Enrique Ramirez, IECRM 2021 valedictorian and second place winner of the IEC Rocky Mountain Wire-Off and Skills Competition. Enrique, please join me. The rest is yours.
Thank you, Marilyn. Graduates, please stand and remain standing. It is my honor to present you the IECRM graduating class of 2021. Graduates, you may now turn your tassels. Congratulations and good luck in your future. Please remain standing. Go ahead and start walking and enjoy yourself.
Now in the street there is violence, and a lot of work to be done. No place to hang out or washing, and then I can't blame all on the sun. Oh no, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Working so hard like a soldier, can't afford a thing on TV. Deep in my heart I abhor ya, can't get food for the kid. Good God, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Who is to blame in one country? Never can get to the one. Dealing in multiplication, and they still can't feed everyone. Oh no, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh no, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Out in the street, out in the street, out in the playground, in the dark side of town. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Hey, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. Oh yeah, rock it in the daytime. Electric Avenue. Rock it